The art of seduction is something that we have mastered over the years, through centuries of movie-perfect first dates, over-the-top and fabulous weddings, and love stories that seem to have been crafted by Cupid himself. More than often, we've had the stereotype of it being the man's job to sweep his lady off her feet and ride off into the sunset, but let's be real. As times have gone on, our expectations have leveled out away from what Hollywood says romance is and more towards what we want ourselves. We're living in the year 2022, and I think it's about time men take a seat and let the women woo them with all of their little tips and tricks that they have up their sleeve. You may be surprised at all the different ways one can be seduced by a lady, quite literally surprised. So, we've broken all these ways down and listed some ways that women love to seduce their men so that you don't get confused and miss your chance. So let's dive in deep, like and subscribe. The eyes. They always say that the eyes are the windows to the soul, and in this case, it's no different. A woman can give you the eye and it feels like she is staring into your soul, and instantly, the hairs on the back of your neck stand to attention, your palms may become sweaty, and if it's real chemistry, you might even catch your breath in your throat. With a little raise of the eyebrow and direct eye contact, women have a way of saying exactly what they are thinking without even uttering a word. Appearance. Just a quick tip before we carry on. If a woman is wearing a matching set of lingerie when you get to the fun part of the night, well, she knew from the start what was going to happen. She planned it in her head and she armored herself up with her sexy underwear to get to the, end goal that she was planning. Now, how a woman presents herself physically is a massive giveaway on how she views you, how she wants you to view her, and her intentions for the progression of the relationship. As men, you are very easily influenced by visuals. That's not a stereotype. There are scientific facts behind it, many studies to back it up. That is where the LBD comes in, a little black dress. A woman knows if she wears a sexy tight black or red dress, men would be putty in their hands before she's even spoken a word. A very well put together woman displays a high value woman who knows what she wants and is very prepared to take it. From high heels and a cute skirt to a pantsuit and a slick bun. Women who ooze confidence can capture your attention when they walk in the room before a word has even left her lips. Body language. Body language is a very important tool to get to grips with and can speak volumes about a person's intentions and feelings within a situation. When it comes to seducing a man, a woman will often do the 3-step rule. Step 1, touch, a brush of the hand, knee to the knee when sitting down, or placement of the hand on the arm. Step 2, flutter of the eyes. Batting their eyelashes is a clear indication that a woman is trying to get your attention and wants your eyes on hers. Step 3, the giggle. Even if what you are saying is not funny, a woman knows the easiest way to stroke your ego is to let out a little laugh and a giggle. Confidence. Having confidence is the best tool anybody can have, as it acts like a magnet to those around them. If you're walking down the street with your shoulders back, chin high, and feeling on top of the world, people will notice and sense the confidence you are emitting. We've all been told that if you don't feel confident within yourself, that's okay. Fake it until you make it. Pretending and acting like you are confident will trick your brain into feeling more confident, and over time, you will start to believe in yourself more. Although a woman may feel like this, you wouldn't know because of how good her acting is. Do not be intimidated by a confident woman. I know some men can take a hit on the ego if they don't feel like the hero and she doesn't come across as a damsel in distress. Take it from me. If you can match a woman's confidence and don't shy away from it, you will be more attractive to them. We love a man who doesn't let his pride get in the way. Honesty. Some women will be completely honest and upfront with their feelings and what they are looking for in a partner. This will set aside any wishy-washy answers or uncertainty they may have and will be able to establish how you may feel. You will know exactly where you stand with her from the beginning and the potential that could develop. Understandably, this can be intimidating for some men, but for women, it is easier to know the intentions before you put time and effort into something so that both parties are not wasting their time. Sexual tension. The sexual tension between two people can be so strong that other people can sense it, and sometimes they notice it before the two people do themselves. Although it can be hard to notice if a woman has sexual feelings towards you, there are some ways in which she will initiate this type of seduction to test the waters. There are many different ways a woman can seduce a man sexually, and sometimes it may even be subconsciously you start to feel the sexual tension between the two of you. Here are 3 ways that she could be testing those waters. Anticipation. The build up to a sexual encounter can be just as fun as the act itself. Women will build the suspense and get the engine revving as a form of foreplay. She could use her words to describe what she wants to do and share her sexual fantasies with you. Maybe send a few cheeky pictures and love notes throughout the day whilst you are apart. Set the scene. A woman who wants to seduce you will think of every little detail when it comes to sexual activity. She will set the scene and make the environment comfortable and romantic by setting up some candles and some soft music. She could also set the scene by wearing some sexy lingerie to drive you crazy, and I bet it is 100% working. Kissing. If a woman kisses you for a prolonged period of time, she's trying to build the tension and drive you crazy before you move to the next level. Things can get pretty hot and heavy, hands will be traveling, and she will be smiling to herself in her head, happy that her plan is going the way that she wants it to. Women will use these techniques to see how experimental you are in the bedroom and try and figure out your level of comfortableness without having to ask you outright. That may be a bit of a mood killer now, wouldn't it? Although some women can come across as shy and maybe a little bit timid, they could also use this technique to their advantage to lure you in. These few tricks that women use can hopefully help you notice the signs and play along. We all love a bit of flirting and tension building now, don't we? And all of these ways of seduction have been tested and trialed over the years, and we know women love to gossip. There have been many secrets shared over a glass of wine and a giggle or two about how to make you squirm and get you feeling hot and heavy. So the next time you are out and about and you spot a lovely lady, look out for these signs to see if she's flirting with you. It will save you a lot of embarrassment of assuming the wrong thing for sure. However, once a woman knows that you know these tips and tricks, well, the games are gonna be on. So I hope you are ready for a fair fight, fellas. So good luck in the dating game, and may the odds be forever in your favor. Go get your girl.